Walter Smith has warned the Rangers board there is no room for error over their next managerial appointment if they are to stand any chance of halting Celtic's march to 10 in a row, branding the coming weeks as the most important in the club's recent history. Ibrox icon Smith insists Rangers are the only club who can halt the Parkhead men in their tracks. And, if they are to do so, the 9-in-a-row legend believes chairman Dave King has to first get the right man, and then find him the cash to spend. Admitting the prospect of 10 in a row for Celtic should be all the motivation directors need to avoid a risky appointment, Smith said. After having experienced a bit of that myself, it becomes important the closer you get to it. Rangers are the only team that can do it. No disrespect to the other teams in Scotland, but I don't think there is another team capable of doing it. So it's left to Rangers to try and be the team that does that. And that's part of the importance of the decision-making process that's going to have to take place at the end of this season. I think it's one of the most important periods in the club's recent history, the next couple of months. It's going to be a really important time for them. Rangers directors have appointed Mark Warburton and Pedro Caixinha in recent seasons, sacking both after they failed to make an impact on Celtic's premiership dominance. Under-20s coach Graham Morty has been handed the job until the end of the season and had shown signs of narrowing the gap, but he suffered a blow to his hopes of landing the job on a permanent basis when his side lost the most recent Old Firm game to 10 men, despite holding the lead twice, swiftly followed by a home defeat to Kilmarnock. Smith believes the gap between the Glasgow rivals is not insurmountable, warning there's still work to do. However, he added, "You've got to say Celtic's recent performances have made them look far better against Rangers. They have been doing extremely well and playing extremely well. They've made Rangers look as though they were a fair distance away from them. But I believe that they can close the gap. It can be done." This period between now and the end of the season is a huge one for Rangers in terms of what they are going to do to go into the following season because, like everything else, time will run out. It doesn't matter if you're a manager, a player or a director, you're under pressure to achieve a result. This is where, this time, Rangers have really got to get it right in terms of what happens. Despite a poor run of home results which culminated in those defeats to Celtic and Kilmarnock, Smith remains supportive of the interim boss, urging directors to reach a quick decision on the next permanent manager when the current campaign ends. However, he added, it doesn't seem like they're going to make their decision until the end of the season anyway. They have said that. So it's going to be the end of the season until they declare who the new manager is going to be. Between now and then Graham will just carry on doing what he's doing, but it's not been easy for him. It wouldn't be an easy circumstance for any manager to handle, never mind someone who has come in to take over a managerial job for the first time. So you have to say that overall a decision needs to be made as soon as the season ends. The appointment of the next manager is probably one of the most important decisions that the board will make. Whether it is Graham Morty or it is someone else, it is a vitally important one because there has to start to be a level of stability within the management before you are starting to look at massive improvements on the pitch.